and welcome to another City Update. I'm Deborah Sedillo Dugan. As temperatures begin to drop here in Phoenix, more people are lighting up those fireplaces or that backyard fire pit to keep warm. But before you light them up, check to see if it's a no-burn day. Now, the Maricopa County Air Quality Department issues no-burn days when air pollution levels are high. And if you violate the no-burn day, you could be facing a hefty fine. Joining us today is Joe Gibbs. He's from the city's Office of Environmental Programs to talk about why this issue is so important. Joe, it's great seeing you.
It's good seeing you again.
Thank
Deborah.
you. Thank you. I know it seems like we were just talking about this last year, and here we are again.
Yeah. Well, it's that time of season again, Deborah.
It is.
It is. Around the holiday season, everybody's going to be lighting up fires. They're going to have company coming in, and what do they want to do? They want to start a fire.
And be nice and cozy during the,
nice
yes, exactly.
Yeah. And it might even be cold, but you know, it's just so nice to have a fire. It's cozy, but before you light that fire, you have to do a couple of things, and that's what we'll talk about today.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for that. Now I want to start off first, Joe, with a little bit about your background, because obviously you're an expert on air quality here with the City of Phoenix and the partnership that we have, in fact, with Maricopa County.
Well, I've been with the city now for 15 years. Before that, I was with the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality, all dealing with air quality issues. So I've seen a lot of change over the years. During the 80s and 90s, we used to have days, 200 days out of the year, where we violated the carbon monoxide standard.
Oh my.
We haven't violated since 1992.
That's great news.
We used to have days where, during the winter times, where people were choking on a lot of dust because of all the construction and so forth. Now, EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, has deemed our area to have attained that standard, the federal health standard, for large particulates. Today with fireplaces, we're going to talk about the very fine particulates. The fine particulates, which is 2.5 microns in diameter. That's 1/30th the diameter of a human hair. That's what you're breathing in very deeply when you light that fire. So that's why you need to call Maricopa County before you light that fire to see whether it's a no-burn day.
Okay, so I'm not a technical person or a scientific person, so break that down again for me. So that air quality, because a lot of people move here to Arizona because of the air quality. So you're talking about a very minuscule piece of hair, that part of the breathing.
Well, I'm talking about the size of the particles.
Okay.
And to give you just a kind of a glimpse of the size of the particle,
yes.
It's 1/30th the diameter of a human hair.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what you're breathing in, and it can go so deeply that it actually goes directly into your bloodstream through the lungs. And people with asthma or preconditions, respiratory conditions, those are the people most affected. But really everybody's affected when you light that fire. And during the winter, we have stagnation periods where you might see that smoke not even rise at all. It goes directly to the ground. Those are the days when Maricopa County will issue a no-burn day, 24 hours in advance starting at midnight.
Gotcha.
And then for a 24-hour period, they're asking, and there's fines associated, if you burn a wood stove. And this could be a wood stove at your fireplace, a fire pit outside. If you're barbecuing, that's okay. But you have to call ahead, and the number is 602-506-6400. 602-506-6400.
That's perfect. Okay, so this is important because if you do want to grill or if you want to do that fireplace, they should call that number prior to, always, or how do you know when it's a good day or not day, or you just always constantly call?
Well, around the holidays, it's a very good time to call because usually Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and even home football games, that's when they're expecting a lot of people to burn. So it's in combination with the weather pattern and the expectation that a lot of people are going to want to have a fire. So that's when they'll issue a no-burn period.
Okay, so absolutely no fire whatsoever, no wood burning.
Unless you're cooking food.
Gotcha. Okay, because my husband loves
cooking food.
That's
is
our
okay.
grill back there, you know, especially on our beautiful days.
Cooking food is okay. And, but there again, everybody's going to want to do it, and a lot of people are wondering, well, why do you always call it during the holidays? It's because that's when everybody is going to be burning, and that's historically when we've spiked monitors. Spike means that the levels 3 years ago were 3 times the health standard. So while you're enjoying your fire, on the other side of your street, maybe a block away, people with asthma are being rushed to the hospital.
Oh my, and
It's
inhaling
that bad, yes.
So let's talk about the hefty fines, because let's say it is a no-burn day and my neighbor 2 doors down is have the fire pit out in the backyard. I mean, what can one do?
Well, you can call Maricopa County and you issue,
Knock your
they'll
neighbor
issue
out.
a complaint and
Right.
they'll send an inspector, and fines can range upwards to $250.
Now I consider that
Per
a hefty
incident.
fine. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But you know, we're not here to issue fines, we're here for
To educate.
education.
Absolutely.
So they know ahead of time.
So I do want to close on the education and the public awareness overall, because what we're doing right now is a very good thing, and that has helped over the years, correct? And just making people
Absolutely.
aware. We've improved, I guess, overall.
Well, as I said, 3 years ago, we had spikes 3 times the health standard
So it's
at
working.
3 monitors, Glendale, South Phoenix, and West Phoenix. Last year, there was no exceedance of the standard. And there was a big comprehensive public education campaign last year, and we're building on that this year.
Okay.
We have Maricopa County, Arizona Department of Environmental Quality, Maricopa Association of Governments, and the City of Phoenix, as well as all the cities, are all combining forces now to get the word out through billboards, media, web pages. We do our own
Your social media, I
internal,
saw that
our
as well,
social
too.
media.
Well, great.
And in schools, telling parents about the problems with wood smoke
Right.
during the winter period.
Sometimes those little ones are the best, our best
Oh,
advocates too for parents.
absolutely. They drive home the point to their
That's right.
parents when they get home.
Well, Joe, thank you so much for spending a few moments with us and to talk about the no burn days and how important they really are for our community here.
I'm so glad for the opportunity,
Thanks
Deborah.
again. And I want to remind people, remember, no burn day starts at midnight of that given day and includes the ban on wood burning activity in fireplaces, fire pits, and open outdoor fires. Remember, if you violate a no burn day, you could be facing fines up to $250. Stay safe this holiday season. You can also visit cleanairmakemore.com to see if there are any restrictions in your area. Or you can also follow them, Clean Air Make More, on both Twitter and Facebook. Always call Maricopa County Burn Line, as Joe just mentioned, at 602-506-6400 for more information. May your family and you have a wonderful winter season. Keep safe out there. For City Update, I'm Deborah Sedillo Dugan.